first glance, we notice that these have been patched up there. And on this side here, it's busted completely out and around. This has been moving around a lot. There's not anything about that. This has been patched once. It's completely cracked out again. Cracked out here. It appears that this grill has been on a fire. It's all melted and overheated somewhere. This is all cracked out just below the hinges. The driver told us that there was no what do you call it, wipers on it when he got here. Can't open the hood yet. It takes two guys to open the hood because he's grabbing the middle, it doesn't open. Got here, got a lot of oil coming off the driver's side of the engine. We got oil coming out of the steering box. Around the steering shaft were leaking. Notice that all of the every one of the grease fittings on this vehicle have been ungreased. It looks like there's been no grease in this thing at all. Looking at the brakes, well, can't tell.
Just the whole front end's not greased.
What's that?
The whole front end.
Oh, it's just bone dry. Never, it looks like I haven't seen grease in a lifetime. Looks like the headache rack is all loose. This side doesn't look too awful bad, but on the other side, it's busted clear out. This pin was broken off the back of the tailgate, which isn't a real big deal. It's just welded a new piece up. But on this side, on the driver's side or passenger side, the headache rack is busted completely out and swelled, where it's 2 inches here, down here, 2.5 inches. This is all balled. This is all balled out like that. It looks like it's been crushed or something. Somehow they straightened it back out. I don't know. Look up on top. It does not have a boom lock. They just have a ratchet strapped down there for the boom lock. I don't see the way this thing's covered with dust. I can't tell if it came from a dusty environment, but it almost looks like it's been around a fire or something, because the way it's got stuff sitting all around it, I just don't quite get it. Look at the main stick. Looks like the caulking is all dried out and coming out around the caulking. They supposedly repainted the fiberglass on this, and I don't know if they did it, but you can see huge gouges. There's huge gouges that weren't repaired. I don't know what that is there. The stick was supposed to be redone, and it's got big gouges in it. I don't know what that's all about. I'm assuming maybe these are non-greasable joints. They must be non-greasable. There's no, I don't see any grease fittings or anything in it, so they must be non-greasable units there. Just overall condition is really dirty, like there was zero service or anything done on it. Don't see. Everything's just dry, like it's been in a very dry environment, I guess. Looking at the brakes, this brake here in the right front is blue, where it's over. Looks like it's been heated up pretty bad. Pretty much the same issue with this side. The brakes, gentleman just got here from California. And brakes got surface cracks, fractures all around it, so it's gonna rotor probably has to be replaced. He did tell us that the wipers didn't work when he got here. that's an issue. Rear brakes show some grooving and glazing, quite a groove on the outside edges. On this tire, this one is fractured, and it's got a pretty good groove. Outer ring's got a pretty good groove on it, so the rear brakes on this are probably due for new rotors. Missing the cover for the transmission. You see where that leaf spring over there has been wet from something dripping off the engine onto it. You see where it's dry in front, wet in the rear.